What's your favorite Disney movie?
Oh.
There's only one right answer.
What's yours?
Lion King.
Oh.
Whoa. What?
It's a good answer.
If you're
I didn't mean to totally
bullshit,
diss you and make you feel like awful, but
you're gonna say some bullshit. You're gonna be like, you think you're elite. You're gonna be like, Fantasia.
Ratatouille. That's such a. I love that movie. I can't lie.
But it doesn't like pull on your heartstrings though.
It does.
Like Mufasa dying. Dad, get up.
Oh God.
Come on, Dad. Oh God.
On.
What's wrong? What do you have? Do you just not have a soul? What's going on, everybody? It's me, Dom. Welcome back to Dom Meets World. We have a special guest here today, and I'm not one for anticipation, but I think we're gonna let the tension build for a little, because you're not ready for who we have. I don't think you're watching me and you're like, Dom, just tell me who's on set right now. And you're probably thinking to yourself, Dom, you look kind of buzzed. Have you been drinking? Way to assume. Can we not? Tara Lynn, Tara Wrld.
Hello. Thank you for having me. Can I tell you something?
Yes, please.
Okay. Huge fan.
Thank you.
Huge
Love
fan.
you.
My manager hit me up like a long time ago. How long ago did you start this podcast?
Probably in April.
April of this? No, it was last year or this year?
This year.
This year?
Yeah.
Am I like going crazy? Okay.
You might.
Well, I thought it was like a very long time ago. But my manager hit me up. She was like, do you want to be on the pilot episode of Dom Meets World? And I was like, yeah, I do, but I'm so nervous. So I said no. And then she hit me up like 2 months ago. She was like, do you want to be on Dom Meets World? I said, absolutely.
What changed?
I don't know, because it was like 2 months in the future. So I was like, okay, that's less scary for me. I have like crazy social anxiety. So I was like, yeah. And I'm just like a big fan. I love your podcast. I watched you on Perfect Match. So I was just like, oh, like I have to do it. Like I've been trying to say yes to more things. So I was like, yes, I do. I do want to. And then the day came today and it was fine. I'm okay.
Divine timing.
Yeah.
I feel like this is the perfect time for you to be here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched your whole season of Perfect Match and
What'd
you
you
were my
think?
favorite character.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I felt like I was pretty boring.
You weren't boring. I feel like I love like reality shows like that. And I feel like more so nowadays, like a lot of people that go on shows like that are doing it for the airtime and like getting followers on social media. But I felt like when I was watching you, like you were there for the right reasons. And I feel like you were like one of the only ones on that show that I felt, at least, that were there for the right reasons. So I liked you a lot.
Oh, I appreciate that. Well, plot twist. I am so fake and just not a genuine person, authentic. And my name's not even Dom.
It's
actually Brian.
I've never, okay.
Yeah.
Never knew.
Everything you saw on television is a lie.
Okay. Yeah, I was really nervous to go on this podcast. No,
I'm not making it any better.
I've really like never done like a podcast before. I did one. I did one at the beginning of the year and it went horribly.
What happened?
So, cause like I had a lot of scandals at the time, like really stupid, like really stupid scandals. And like I went on this podcast where like I loved this podcast. Like I loved the girls that did it, and like they asked me to be on it before, but again, I was like, no, I'm like scared. So like they asked me again. I was like, sure, like I'll do it. And I was so excited. And I went on. I was like, I love you guys. And they totally like grilled me and like ripped me apart the whole time. And I felt like I was like defending myself the whole time. And I was so nervous. So that was my only experience with a podcast. So.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not going to grill you.
Oh, no, it's okay.
No, we're fine.
I was like, you know what? I'm going to try it again. So.
No. This is totally wholesome stuff like that. But speaking of scandals, for myself, I was thinking I want my like own mugshot.
Okay.
Like I want a mugshot. So I was thinking like, what should I do that's illegal that I can do to get a mugshot? That's not like too bad. You know what I mean?
That's not too bad. So what's something that you could do that's like low key that you'd get arrested for?
Yeah.
What do you think?
I don't know. Maybe...
No, you can keep brainstorming as well.
Okay. I've been thinking a long time because I don't want anything to get me arrested that's like too much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I don't want to go to jail. Just put me in a holding cell for a bit, pay bail.
Yeah.
But I just want the mugshot. Maybe like assault.
I have a few things in mind.
Yeah.
You could assault somebody.
Right.
Bad night at Hyde. Oopsie bellow. Bad night there. Assault somebody.
Yeah, just like.
But like they came at you first, so it's like not as bad.
Yeah, maybe they said something. Maybe I go out with somebody like a girl or something, and they say
Yeah.
something about my girl, then I just clock them.
You sell 200 sweatsuits, you only send out 10.
Yeah.
Could that put you in jail? No.
I think that would just,
That would just be a shitty thing to do.
That would just be like a TikTok story, maybe.
Yeah.
Like somebody might make a TikTok story time. Like, I purchased this sweatshirt from Dom and I didn't.
Yeah, we'll get you a mugshot.
Yeah.
Can I ask you something?
Please.
Okay. So I saw this in a book like a few years ago and they called it their suckin' suite. Okay. But recently, like this other podcast I watched, they call it their peak and pit. So I call it a peak and pit now.
Peak and pit.
Yeah, so I'm going to give credit to them. But what was your peak and pit of the week? So like your highest moment and your lowest moment.
Highest moment, lowest moment of the week? This past week. Great question. Probably, I haven't seen my niece and nephew in the longest time. And I got to like babysit them and I took them to Kelsey's, which is like this Canadian restaurant that's like very like, probably like, like Texas, like, was it Roadhouse or like Lone Star, like that restaurant?
I don't go, but I know it.
Yeah, but that's like, it's like probably like the Canadian equivalent to that.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, like who goes there? Like whose favorite spot is Kelsey's? And like my niece and nephew are like, oh my God, we love Kelsey's. I'm like, okay. Yeah. So I got to like hang out with them and take them there. I haven't seen them
I just yelped in the microphone. Just screamed. Oh God.
Probably that. And then my lowest, probably like, I'm not going to say what, but like I went to this like the influencer event last night and
Last night? Okay.
Yeah, I hate influencer events.
You do?
With like a passion. I hate going to them. But I got tricked, so.
Why'd you get tricked? Oh, I wanted the story so bad.
I was like, so I just landed yesterday and like my best friend was like, well, what are you doing tonight? And I'm like, oh, I got to work out. I'm just gonna go to the gym and like get some rest. He's like, oh, perfect. Do you want to go to this workout influencer event with me? And I'm like, oh, like I kind of, you know what I mean? I kind of already said I was gonna work out.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, fine, I'll go with you. And he went to this event, and I was like, I just hate going to these events.
It was a workout influencer event?
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of fun.
I don't know. I don't know.
I never go to influencer events, but I've never been to like a workout one.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, that's kind of fun. No.
I just like, I don't know. Maybe it's the Canadian in me. I'm just not used to like going to events just and like, you know what I mean? And like seeing people and like getting gifted stuff because like, you know.
I don't last long when I go to them either.
Yeah. And my social battery's really low and I came with somebody. So it's like, I want to leave, but they're having like a full on blown conversation with somebody. And it's like,
I went to one. It wasn't like it was an event, but it was like more of like a gifting suite thing. Like a few days ago with my boyfriend. And we lasted 8 minutes. We were there for 8 minutes.
Yeah.
He was like, God, where are we? I was like, man, I don't know.
I don't know how people do it.
It works better for me when it's like a nighttime thing and it's like more of like a drinking and eating sort of event where you just like mingle, because then it's like, oh, I'm like taking shots and I'm dancing and it's like fun. But when it's like during the day and it's like a gifting suite sort of thing, like I get really nervous. So we lasted 8 minutes.
I went to like an Oscars gifting suite. Wait, before we get to that, what's your peak and pit?
Oh God, my pit. My pit was, okay, well, it was sort of a peak, but it was like also a pit. I went to, my boyfriend was just in town for like a few days. And
Where is he from?
He's from Illinois.
Chicago.
Yeah, we met at a Morgan Wallen concert last June.
Oh, fun.
Because I went there because I like follow people on tour because I'm like crazy and I love music. So
Pour me.
Yeah.
Pour me.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Morgan Wallen.
You got it. So we met at a Morgan Wallen concert and he came to visit me and we went to BOA with my dad. And I was like, oh, it's going to be a chill night. Like we're going to have some red wine with my dad, like chill. No. Then we went to Rainbow Room. Then we went to Saddle Ranch. And then my friend showed up at Saddle Ranch. So it was like, oh, ranch punch and shots and beer. And then it was so fun.
I've never been to Saddle Ranch.
Really?
Yeah.
Shut up.
They have like a bowl there, right?
Yeah, they have a bowl.
I've heard about Saddle Ranch. And it's like by pizza.
Dobrik's?
That place.
Yeah.
Yeah. Haven't had that either.
I've never gotten to go to Dobrik's because I'm vegan and they don't have vegan pizza.
Oh. What do you eat?
What do I eat?
Like leaves?
No. LA has such good vegan food. You can get virtually anything that you eat, I can eat too. Vegan version, especially in LA. But Dobrik's doesn't have vegan pizza. which I hate. So if, David Dobrik, if you're watching this,
Get vegan pizza.
I'd like for you to make some changes.
I think David Dobrik hates vegans.
I think he does too, because that's wild.
Yeah.
Anyways, I had a great night, okay? But I wasn't expecting to like go out like that. So like I wasn't really hungry at dinner. So I literally had like a salad.
Oh, you weren't prepared.
And so like if I don't eat, like I'll vomit and like I'll get crazy. So I was like, oh, Colin, like we got to go home. Like, let's go back. So we were Ubering back to my apartment and we were driving back, like the Uber. And I got out of my Uber on Fairfax because I thought we were home. We weren't home.
You just walked out.
Yeah. And I just like, apparently I like laid down in the breakdown lane and just chilled there. And he got out of the car and he was like, babe, we're not home. Like, get up. And I was just like, what? And then and the next day he was just telling me this. I was like, oh man. And I was horrible the next day. Like I get really hungover. So that was my pit. My peak was
It's a hell of a pit.
my peak was I invested in some really nice Christmas ornaments this year, like Christmas decorations, because I love Christmas. So when he got here, we decorated for Christmas on Wednesday, and it was so fun. We listened to like the Justin Bieber Christmas album.
So cute. And
we decorated, and my apartment is insane right now with the Christmas stuff.
I'm so
the
jealous.
Christmas Sorry.
You guys had like a nice couple night, like drinking wine, putting up like all the Christmas ornaments and all that kind of stuff.
We made mac and cheese bowls, like from like Panera, like the bread bowl with like mac and cheese. We made those, but vegan version.
That's so cute.
Because you can make that shit vegan.
That's beautiful, and that makes me want to jump in front of a train because I'm so single. So yeah, your parents. What do they do?
You're just as awkward as me.
It might be more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty bad at this.
Me too.
Yeah. So you have parents that gave birth to you?
My parents are awesome. I'm an only child, and I think that's why I'm so close. I don't know. I'm very close with my parents. They're like my best friends. But I think my social anxiety also has a play in that because I don't have many like other friends. So I feel like I made my parents my best friends, but they're pretty awesome. My mom still lives in Rhode Island where I'm from. My dad moved out here like 3 months ago. He lives across the street from me.
Oh, badass.
At first he was like, let's get an apartment. He was like, let's get a 2-bedroom. I was like, no, no, absolutely not. I was like, but move across the street from me. That'll be so fun. So we hang out like every single day. He's awesome. He actually drove out here twice when he was my age because he wanted to be an actor. And both times he ended up going home because he was homesick and he just like couldn't like handle it. So I think it's just so ironic that he had a daughter that moved out here and now he can live out here and like be with me. So I think that's really awesome. But my mom's great too, but she still lives in Rhode Island where I'm from.
And what does your mom do out there in
They
Rhode
both
Island?
work for me.
Oh, that's badass. I want to do that.
I'm
trying to make my little brother my assistant, but
yeah,
he's just really young and he's just like, he's 18.
That makes sense.
But he's still like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he's like, eh.
Yeah.
And it's hard when it's family because like you feel like you can kind of like push each other around. But when it's like your boss, like you'd be his boss, he'd be like, no, I don't feel like it. Because it doesn't, you know.
Anyway, so they work for you.
Yeah. My mom she did a bunch of jobs before I started social media. But when I started social media, I was like, why don't you just like do my stuff for me? And she was like, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, do that. And then my dad started to too. So that's great. They work for me.
So what are like their roles? What are they like?
I don't know.
I don't know what
well, they do like the financial things and and the taxes stuff. They like organize like appointments and money stuff and taxes stuff. I have no idea what that means.
Yeah.
But so I can't tell you.
That's, you know, I mean, sometimes stuff like that is just better off not knowing.
Yeah.
You know?
I should ask them at some point. like, what am I paying you for?
Yeah. At least it's your parents and not like someone like a complete stranger. And they're just like, you know what I mean, just fleecing you. You're like, what's my accounts look like? They're like, don't worry about it.
Wait, before you ask me another question, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
What's your favorite and least favorite form of potato?
Favorite potato form of
Yes,
potato?
and least favorite.
French fries. French fries are like elite to me. That's like peak
Ugh.
potato.
Ugh.
But like least favorite potato is like, I guess it's just like a raw potato. You know what I mean?
That's not an answer.
What?
A raw potato? That
Like
nobody would eat that.
Wouldn't that be my least favorite form of potato then?
No. Because that's not a form of potato. That's just a raw potato.
That's base form potato.
Okay.
That's like just potato. You know what I mean?
No.
There's something that you don't like, a form of potato that you don't like worse than a base potato.
A French fry is my least favorite form of
Then
potato.
you'd rather eat just like a base potato than a French fry?
Not a base potato. That doesn't count.
That's
because
what
that's
it
not
is.
a form of like cooked like potato appetizer.
Okay, what when they cut it in half and they put sour cream in it? What's that?
Baked.
Baked potato. So you'd rather have a baked potato than a French fry?
Yeah.
Oh, they are pretty good.
Eh.
What about like hash browns? Is a hash brown a potato?
Tater tots are my favorite.
Oh, like Napoleon Dynamite.
Mm.
Put them in your cargos.
Yeah, like a tater tot with like mustard.
With mustard?
Mustard.
You eat rice with ketchup, don't you? You're one of
No,
those
I don't
type
like
people.
ketchup. I like rice, not ketchup.
What's your favorite condiment?
Mustard.
Over everything?
Yes.
Dijon? Like yellow mustard?
Yeah. Yellow mustard.
Not like honey mustard.
No.
Do you know what I found out?
What?
Honey mustard is just honey and mustard.
Yeah, I bet.
Didn't know that.
I don't like sweet and like savory mixed, so I'm just like a yellow mustard girl.
So if you have like a hot dog, just straight up mustard.
Yeah, you can ask me like fun questions now. I just needed to know the like potato thing.
Why?
I whenever I meet someone, I need to ask them that question. That's like my thing.
Do you have a thing against French fries?
No, I don't. I like sweet potato fries, but French fries are just, I don't know what it is. I'll eat them. Like, I don't hate them. No one hates French fries. If you say that, you're a freaking liar, but they're just boring.
I
Like
feel
tater tots and like hash browns and like mashed potatoes.
I like safe foods though.
Yeah.
And I think that, that's like a metaphor for like my dating life as well. I like security, and I feel like French fries are just always there for me regardless.
Mm-hmm.
If the meal is I know the French fries are there for me, you know what I mean? If I have French fries on the side, I know they're going to hold me down whatever comes next, you know what I mean?
Are you talking to anyone right now? I'm sorry. I'm so nosy. I want to know.
Kind of. I think I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell 'em.
Well, I think I'm very much like, if I meet somebody, I'm like, I just do the most, like let's go to Disneyland, let's do this or whatever like that. So I was talking to this girl, and she's also like, she's been on like reality TV, and then we were gonna just like, our first date, we were just gonna like go to Cancun.
Okay.
But I was like, I can't leave because I have shit I gotta do.
That's a crazy first date.
Yeah, well, we were both like kind of about it, but I'm working on my album with my band right now, and I was like, I can't leave. But then I came to LA and I was like, hey, let's go to Disneyland. And we couldn't figure out what day to go to Disneyland. So I was like, okay, I have to go to this premiere tonight, this red carpet premiere tonight. Why don't you just be my date? And then we'll figure out our week on our date on the red carpet. So tonight, this is my first time meeting her in person.
Tonight?
Yeah, I'm taking her to a red carpet.
Oh, you were just talking about this.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm so excited for you.
Yeah, so we'll see how that goes. We'll see if I end up going to Disneyland or not, but maybe we'll.
I want to go to Disneyland so bad. I've never been. I only go to Disney World. I've never been
In
to
Florida?
Disneyland. Yeah.
Is Disneyland cool?
I've never been. I go to Disney
Or Disney World cool?
Yeah, I'm a Disney adult.
Yeah,
My family made me a Disney adult. So.
What's your favorite Disney movie?
Oh,
There's only one right answer.
what's yours?
Lion King.
Oh,
Whoa. What?
that's your favorite?
Sorry. It's not yours?
No.
What the
God. It's a good answer.
You're
I
gonna
didn't
say
mean to
some
totally diss you and make you feel like awful, but
You're gonna say some bullshit. You're gonna be like, you think you're elite. You're gonna be like, Fantasia.
Ratatouille. That's such a. I love that movie. I can't lie.
Ratatouille's alright. Ratatouille's good.
That's my favorite Disney movie because I watch it so much.
But it doesn't like pull on your heartstrings though.
It does.
Like Mufasa dying? Dad,
pulls on my
get up.
Oh God.
Come on, Dad. Oh God.
Come on.
What's wrong? What do you just not have a soul?
Wait, you need to go to Disneyland with this girl. That'd be so cute.
I know, but Disney, it's like.
Is she like the cutest ever? Oh my God, I need to know who it is. You have to tell me afterwards.
I said it already. It's she's on Love. Do you ever watch Love Island? The show Love Island?
Yeah. I think I watched one season of Love Island.
The UK or American?
American.
Okay.
Were you just about to say it?
Well, I didn't know. I was like, if she doesn't know who it is, then
I don't think I do.
yeah, then probably if she'd ever watched the show, then it probably doesn't matter.
I only ever watched like Too Hot to Handle. I watched all of those, not all of them, but a lot of them, and Perfect Match.
Right.
I think I watched one season of Love Island too, but I think it was the American one.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, she's on there. So we'll see. I'm probably talking a whole lot of shit right now, and then it's going to end up not being anything. And by the time this comes out, we're not even talking anymore. and then it's going to resurface.
You should tell me after this, though.
Yeah.
Who it is.
I will. So hopefully we end up going. How's your day in life going? How's your boyfriend?
He's amazing.
What does he do?
He's like a blue collar man.
Oh,
in Illinois.
Nice.
Yeah.
What does he do? Does he like let me guess. Warehousing construction.
He like drills for water.
Drills for water?
He's working at like BP right now. Like at the
like
gas
an oil
station.
rig or something?
Yeah.
That's fucking badass.
Yeah, he's great. Well, I was confused for a while because I didn't have any feelings for anybody for years. I thought I was broken. Like I had no idea what was going on. I was just like, I was really like independent, so it was like fine. Like I wasn't like craving a relationship at all, but like I was also like, why don't I like anyone? It was wild for years and years and years. And then at the beginning of this year, I was like, I should probably try. And so I was going to try to. So like I talked to like these two different guys and like I literally like tried to like them and it didn't work, which is awful. But like I just like didn't know what to do because I thought I was broken. So I was like, this is horrible. And then I was just like, F this. Like I'm just going to be alone for a bit. And I was going on like a Morgan Wallen concert spree because that's what I do. I love to go on like, if I love music so much, like with a specific artist, I'll go to like a bunch of shows. So I was starting my Morgan Wallen concert spree. And the first show that I went to in Chicago, I met Colin. And oh my God.
How'd you guys meet? Like what happened? What was the interaction?
Well, so when I go to like these shows, I go by myself. So I go into like the pit of like the stadium or like the arena, wherever it is, and I'll like make a friend group. I'll like just cling on to like a friend group and like follow them around all night. And he was like a part of the friend group that I clung on to. And we didn't like talk or anything that night. Like we were just like friendly that night. We didn't like flirt or anything. And he texted me the next day and he was just like, hey. I was like, hey. And he sent me an audio message and I was like, oh, he's funny. And he's like I like the way he talks. Like, I don't know. Like it was like he spoke in like an intriguing way to me to where I wanted to like answer, which is like nuts because I don't really like, I don't know. Do you know what I mean? You don't know what I mean.
Well, it's hard to know what you mean. I wasn't giving a lot of information. I just
I was like, this is so weird that like I'm intrigued by him because I haven't been intrigued by somebody in years.
What did he say on the voice note?
Nothing crazy. Just the way he was talking. So I sent him back an audio message and then we talked for like 3 weeks on audio message and we were talking on the phone and then he came out to LA in July.
Oh, so this is like recent.
Yeah.
Ooh. Nice.
And so we've been visiting each other. I've been going to Illinois and he's been coming here.
Is he like your usual type?
No. I don't really have a type. I feel like everyone I've talked to has been very different. But he's the first one that I've like loved to death. So I love him so much. I feel like he's like so much different than anyone I've ever talked to. So.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah.
Shout out Colin.
Your shot in your hand. I'm dying.
Shout out Colin.
Shout out Colin.
Now that we have these drinks, let's just do truth or shot. I think that's something I saw on YouTube. Whereas like you ask the other person a question, they have to confess something, or they could take their shot.
This. I'm just horrible at coming up with things.
We'll do it. We'll do them together. We'll do them together. Okay. Who's the most famous person you've slept with?
No one. I promise, no one. No. I'm so boring. Nope. Okay. Well, like influencer wise, I guess. Does that count?
Yeah, like they got any sort of clout?
Oh, nope. I'm so boring.
All right. I guess we're both taking shots. I guess.
Wait, can I ask you the same thing?
I'm not.
Who's the most famous person you slept with?
Oh, I can't say. Yeah. I can't. I'll give. Yeah, I can't say.
Take a shot then. Oh, this is fun.
No.
I want to know though.
I'll tell you off camera.
Okay, tell me after. I have to remember all these things to ask you afterwards. Yeah.
But I'll say like it was a celebrity, and she was older.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me after.
Yeah, I'll tell you after. What about most famous person you've ever made out with?
No. Nobody.
Huh?
Nobody.
Okay, what celebrity that you would want to? Do you have a hall pass? Do you guys have hall passes in your relationship? No. Would you have one?
No.
What if Morgan Wallen?
Ugh. I don't like him like that. I just like his music.
Yeah, okay.
Because he has so many
that.
things about him that I don't like, but I love his music.
Oh, okay.
You know?
I feel that. I'm a big Taylor Swift fan, but I don't want to see with Taylor Swift.
Okay. Yeah, I love Morgan Wallen's music, but if the opportunity came up to date him, absolutely not.
Do you have a celebrity crush? What if Brad Pitt? What if
No.
Okay.
Nope.
Nobody?
No, absolutely not. Brad Pitt. Maybe Harry Styles, but I just love him so much. I don't think I would want to date him. I just I've loved him since I was 10. So I think I just love him a lot.
That's your favorite member of One Direction?
Yeah, he always was.
Should have been Zayn.
Mm-hmm. He was for a little bit, Zayn.
You know what pisses me off? When people are like, who's your favorite One Direction person? And they're like, Liam. No, it wasn't.
I love Liam. But when Zayn left One Direction, oh my God, I left school that day.
You're broken.
Yeah. Because I was so quiet in school and I never talked to anyone. But the day that Zayn left One Direction, I was in history class and I saw it on my Chromebook and I had to get up and leave. And that was the craziest stance I ever took in school. No one ever saw me do anything, but I had to get up and leave. I had to. I was what am I going to start doing? Crying? I have to get up and go. So I just got up and walked out of school. And it was the craziest thing I've ever done because I was so quiet and chill.
Have you ever done a talent show? Do you have talent shows?
No.
In school? You never had any?
I was really shy in school, so I never did quite much.
What'd you do? Nothing? Did you have extracurricular activities?
I did fandom Twitters.
Fandom Twitters?
Mm-hmm.
You had fan pages?
Mm-hmm.
For who?
One Direction.
Oh, of course.
And Ariana Grande.
Ariana Grande is kind of slept on.
No, she's not.
Well, I
don't
just
think
mean
she's slept on.
I just feel not a lot of people bring her up in
maybe not anymore because she's taking time off right now.
Isn't she dating SpongeBob?
Yeah.
Shout out SpongeBob.
But I feel
anything is possible, fellas. Anything is possible.
Yeah, that's what I did in high school. I
dated SpongeBob?
No. I was just fandom Twitters. And I feel I put off taking driver's ed because can I tell you something crazy that I used to do?
Please.
So I used to spam Harry every day on Twitter to get him to follow me. That's what a lot of people used to do in the One Direction fandom. And so I didn't go to driver's ed because it would take time away from spamming Harry. I spammed him 465,000 times on Twitter. Yeah. I was insane.
Jesus.
I know.
That's crazy. And did you ever think okay, because now obviously people know who you are, right? Do you ever think about back in the day? So for example, one of my favorite songs, unironically, is Unwritten by Natasha Bedingfield, right? So all the time I would make videos and I would tag her of me listening to Unwritten. You know what I mean? Staring at the blank page before you open up the... I would do it all the time, right?
Mm.
And then I did the shows and it came out and she DM'd me. And it just said, "You rock." And I opened up the DM thing and it was just years of me mentioning her on my stories. Just going all the way up the thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's embarrassing.
That's fine.
Yeah, no.
That's okay.
Yeah. She did say I rock though.
Yeah, that's flattering.
That was cool.
But I mean, it's flattering for her to see the
Yeah, all of my mentions from like 26 all the way back to like 2016 of me being like, Natasha and Beddyfield, you are the best.
At least it wasn't 465,000 tweets.
That's insane. That's insane. Building your own fandoms for people is very much like a Gen Z. You're like Gen Z, right? Yeah, it's very much like a Gen Z thing. I'm old as I'm 46.
You're not 46, but how old are you? I'm confused.
I'm dead ass 46. I have 3 kids.
You're not 46, but how old are you?
I have 3 kids.
I want to know how old you are.
Truth or shot?
Oh, you won't tell me.
Weirdest place you've had sex?
Oh, you're 30?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Weirdest place you've had
30,
sex?
flirty, and thriving. Weirdest place I've had sex?
Yeah.
Probably the first time I had sex. Definitely. I was having a sleepover with my boyfriend at my dad's apartment, and it was like December, and I lived in Rhode Island. And we walked down the street to this like dune. It was called the Dunes. It was like this like dirty like.
This is in Rhode Island?
Yeah. It was like a dirty like in the middle of the woods like trailer, not trailer park, but there was like a bunch of like broken down trailers there and like a bunch of dirt and like hills. And we went there and it was raining and it was like 20 degrees and we had sex in the rain. And it was like 10 at night.
Oh, that's pretty badass. Sex in the rain?
Yeah, but it was
like raining on you while you were having sex?
And we were on the dirt. So it was like fun, but it was kind of awful.
It's kind of hot.
Yeah. I'm trying to think if there's like another like bad place. But I think that's probably the most interesting one. I'm not like a crazy.
That's pretty good though.
Is it? Okay, yeah.
It's not like weird. I think it's very rom-commy.
What about you?
Oral sex, Ferris wheel.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
That was good.
Yeah.
And then apartment hallway, probably like the
hallway.
most.
Why wouldn't you just go into the apartment?
I don't know. I had this phase, especially with my ex, where we really, the chances of getting caught really like.
Okay.
Was like hot. Was
that your thing or her thing?
I think it was my thing, and then it turned into like both our things.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I remember one time we got like a note in our apartment, like people wrote like a collective note.
Oh my god.
About how like, we should respect people's space or whatever like that.
Oh man.
Yeah. What's your biggest sexual fantasy?
Because I feel like I have sexual fantasies, but I wouldn't actually want to have them in real life. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, like the porn you watch versus like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
because I feel like I don't even watch porn anymore, but I used to watch porn so much, and like I did.
I don't know why so much is like that's funny. I just couldn't turn it off. It was on all the time.
I watched so much porn for like 2 years, and like but I feel like I wouldn't actually want the things that I watched when I was watching porn.
No. I get that 100%. Yeah. Like, yeah.
Okay. Dom.
I'm told. No. I agree with you. I agree with you. I'm very much like the porn that I watch is like I do not want to partake in this. Not that it's like anything.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy or disgusting.
Yeah, it's not wrong or like insane, but it's like it's just fun to watch. You don't
it's like that's cool. Don't want to do that. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You have OnlyFans?
I do.
How'd that start? What made you want to be like? Give me money.
Well, I'm not a very sexual person like at all, but like I never really cared about like my nudes being on the internet. So it was kind of just like a.
Do you get naked?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I get so pissed when people do OnlyFans and they're like, "Oh, I don't show anything." I'm like, "Well,
oh no, I do."
And commit to the bit, you know?
Yeah, no, but I'm not like sexual online, so I always just thought it wasn't gonna do well because I'm not like on TikTok like doing like
thirst traps and shit.
Yeah, I don't do that, so I was like, oh, it's probably not gonna do well. So I wanted to start an OnlyFans when I first started TikTok, but I never did because I didn't really have a management or anyone to like tell me what to like do or how to like do it. So when I got a management, they were like, oh, like they were like helping me with it. So I started it and it did really well. And I was like, why is this doing well? Because my demographic is like 87% female. And I feel like a lot of my audience on OnlyFans is men. So that really confuses me, but I love it. But yeah, it did really well.
Nice.
And I still do it. But I don't know. I just feel like I'm not that like sexual on social media, but it does so well on OnlyFans, which confuses the out of me.
I think that's like the mentality, the duality of man.
Huh?
You know, the duality of man.
What does duality mean?
Like the contrast of men. Like men are just very simple, you know?
Yeah.
They're very simple. They're like, if you give them something that they've, like the girl next door, you know what I mean? Like every guy's like, oh, I want like the girl next door. Like, what does the girl next door
Yeah,
look
that's
like?
what my friend, because when I...
Is the girl next door actually like freaky, you know? Like,
Because when I shoot for OnlyFans, like I don't do like photo shoots. I go to like a hotel by myself and I just like, I set up my like tripod and I do it on my phone. I don't like have photo shoots. And I was like, why does this do well? And my friend was like, maybe it's like girl next door stuff.
yeah.
Like, that's why.
The intimacy of it.
I was like, oh, okay. But it still confuses me because my demographic is still like so female.
It could be a lot of girls on there too, you know?
My OnlyFans is so men though.
Oh, you could see like the analytics? Oh.
It's mostly men. So I'm like, where'd they come from? I don't get it. I love it. Love you guys.
Maybe they're
But-
like the boyfriends of all the girls that watch your stuff.
No, I hate that. I had this whole scandal with like, it pissed me off. So last week or like 2 weeks ago, I saw this DM in my Instagram of this guy that was like sending me like disgusting DMs. And like I get that a lot because I do OnlyFans, but I clicked on it because he had a profile picture that looked like there was a girl in it. So I clicked on it and he's been DMing me for like so long, like all this crazy stuff. And he obviously has a girlfriend in his profile picture. So I was like, what the f-? So me and my boyfriend were trying to like, because his account was private. So me and my boyfriend were trying to figure out like who his girlfriend was.
So you can like
So we could tell her.
Yeah.
And I posted about it on TikTok and everyone was like, why would you say this? Because like, it's going to like your income. I was like, I don't care if it with my income. Like nobody that has a wife or a girlfriend should be buying my shit on OnlyFans. Like that's up.
Yeah.
And we never found out who the girlfriend. Well, and actually, no. Somebody found out who the girlfriend was, but she never accepted my follow request.
Ooh.
So
I f with that though because I feel so bad for like if like a girl messaged me, I was like, I'm married, but like if this guy ever whatever, I'd be like, man, imagine being that husband and seeing that comment and
it's so sad.
and like you love your wife so much. You're like,
It's so sad.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it when I saw him. I was like, I need to find this girl. Like, that's so shitty.
yeah.
I don't give a if they're spending money on me. Like, I need this girlfriend to know. Like, I don't know. I mean, it looked like his wife because I ended up finding her Instagram, but she was private and it looked like she was married with kids, which sucks even more. I don't know.
It could just be like a thing of like also like maybe he's like she's so out of, you know what I mean, touch or whatever, or like he views you as like such a celebrity
Yeah,
that
but
he's
still,
like me messaging her. She's never gonna see these. So like maybe it's like a mental thing, like she's never gonna see these.
Still.
No, obviously still.
You know, still. Yeah.
But I just like maybe I don't know. I'm just trying to.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's disgusting. I don't know. I was trying to play devil's advocate. I don't know.
I know you were.
Yeah. Trying to see the duality of man, you know? But all men are trash.
Yeah.
I can't defend men anymore.
No, I don't think all men are trash, but
They are though.
That guy
This is what
is.
I've learned. I've learned I just don't defend men. Even if you're like my closest friend. I'm like, I'm just not gonna defend you, man.
yeah. And I feel like a lot of men are great. Like, I mean, a lot of men that are awesome, but some aren't. Same with girls. Some girls are awful.
Yeah.
Some are great. I think it's half and half.
It could be. I don't know. There's like 3 guys in my life that I will defend to my core. Other ones I'm like, you just never know. Like I've had friends and then like something will come out and I'm like, did you do that? And it's like no. And then it turns out like they did do it. And it's like, holy shit. Like I thought I've known you for a decade. I didn't think you were such a piece of shit.
I think it's half and half with girls and guys. I feel like guys are made out to be like worse than girls, but I feel like it is half and half with both genders.
There's bad people all over the world.
Yeah.
Let's speed round. Let's go over some stuff.
speed
do
rounding?
you like TikTok or YouTube more?
YouTube.
Really? Mm-hmm. Why?
Because I like long form content more, and I feel like less people watch YouTube videos, so I feel more comfortable talking on my YouTube videos versus TikToks. I've done YouTube longer too.
That's like your base?
Yeah, I've been doing it since I was like 18, so it's more comfortable for me versus TikTok.
You have an Erewhon addiction.
I do. How'd you know that?
I just be knowing shit, you know what I'm saying? What's up with that? What's your favorite thing to get from Erewhon?
Oh my God. Okay, so I got a combo plate. Brown.
You just like lit the up.
Brown rice balls, buffalo cauliflower, broccolini, Hailey Bieber smoothie. Hailey Bieber smoothie is so fucking good.
So expensive.
So
But I did
good,
try
though.
it and it was good.
Here's the thing though. Here's the thing. People go to Erewhon and they're like complaining about the price of the smoothies. Go somewhere else. Because if you look at the ingredients in Erewhon smoothies, you'll understand why it's so expensive. And I understand it's annoying that it's like $20 for a smoothie, but if you look at the ingredients, it's like sea moss and like hyaluronic acid. So like, go somewhere else if you're gonna go on TikTok and complain about the price.
Right. If you want to get that ashwagandha, you gotta pay for that shit. You know what I'm saying?
If you want a skin smoothie, but you're scared, like just go somewhere else.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Do you have a skincare routine?
I do. It's not
Is it a process?
I don't do the same thing every day. I have like a skincare wall. And I'll
skincare
I'll
wall?
do different things every night. I don't know anything about skincare, but I like to like do different things every night. So I don't know.
You gotta that's what I like. Keep your face guessing. You know what I mean? You don't want your face to get too comfortable.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
This is fun.
So you've been with
this guy's fun.
I know how long you've been with your boyfriend. We talked about that. We talked about how you met.
Colin.
Any tips for people trying to make money on OnlyFans? Any tips?
Oh my God, I just made a whole TikTok about it.
Well, they watch the TikTok, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Tara's Wrld, man. Okay. Watch that shit.
I did.
Who do you look up to creatively or who like inspires you?
Tana Mojo and Emma Chamberlain inspired me when I started. But when I was like really young, it was Shane Dawson and Jenna Marbles.
Oh, Jenna Marbles is goated.
Yeah. They inspired me when I was like really young, but when I got older and I really wanted to start a YouTube, it was like Tana, Emma, David Dobrik. I did like David Dobrik style videos when I first started YouTube when I was like really young because I really like loved his style of videos, but that's not my thing anymore.
Yeah.
Now I'm more like, I don't know. I just film by myself now, so it's nothing like his style of videos, but
it's very much like Emma
me.
Chamberlain kind of vibes, like very like intimate, wholesome.
Yeah, well, I like like the wellness, like healthy, like YouTubers, but then I also like the like funny YouTubers. So I try to like merge the two.
Yeah.
So I do both.
Is there any people like when did you move to LA?
October of 2020.
Oh, so like COVID.
Nice. Yeah.
That's actually when
I would go to Saddle Ranch and everyone would be like, I can't believe you're going there. Oh my God, you don't care about anyone. I'm like, like whatever. Oh God.
Start coughing on them. You don't care about anyone.
Yeah. God, no, people are insane. I can't.
Ironically, October 2020 is when I broke up with my long-term girlfriend. And that's when and then a few months later is when I started doing reality TV.
Oh.
So
how long were you with your long-term girlfriend?
Like 3 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But we were just going different places.
What was your first reality TV show?
It was called The Mole.
Oh, I knew that because they introduced you.
On Perfect Match. Yeah, that's how I got
Match with that.
Yeah, I was on that show and then Netflix were like me and they're like, come do this dating show.
Wasn't there like somebody else or another person that was on that too, on Perfect Match? Because they introduced you guys from your past.
Yeah, there was another person from my show that was on there as well. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I remember I saw that a few times. I really loved the Perfect Match. That was fun.
Would you ever, I guess you wouldn't do it because you have a boyfriend, but like if you had the opportunity, would you do a dating show?
No, because like I have such bad social anxiety, so I don't think it would work.
I have social anxiety too, and it works against you.
Yeah.
It does. A lot of times when I was like, if I'm filming, I'm like, you're talking to the same people over and over again. And I don't know if you're like my social anxiety is like, I just need time by myself. Like I also have to like charge my battery. So it's like you'll have periods where like, I just won't talk to anybody. Like I'll just be off by myself.
Yeah.
And then it's like you're almost perceived as like, oh, like Dom's not, he's in a mood.
Yeah.
He's on, and it's like, well, no, I just have to just be by myself because this is a lot right now. So it does work against you a lot. And then people will use that against you. So forewarning.
Yeah, mine's just, I don't know. I feel like mine is like I have to have a cocktail, and I don't like to have cocktails all the time. Like I'm usually alone most of my life.
I drink so much.
Yeah, I have to. Because I'll just be alone for like 2 weeks, and then if I want to like go hang out with friends, I have to have drinks.
Yeah.
But then I'm like hungover for 3 days. Like it's like insane. So I feel like if I went on one of those shows, I'd have to be drunk the whole time.
Yeah.
Which is like.
And you're a tiny person.
Yeah. Which is, I feel like that's, I don't know. I haven't really tried to like change that because I like that I'm an introvert / social anxiety because I don't really care. Like I like to be alone. So it's like whatever.
Same.
But I wish that I could hang out with people without having to have cocktails. That'd be nice. But I don't know. I like to be alone. So it's whatever.
Yeah. It also like if you, like I know for myself, like I'd go on like, I don't drink a lot. Like if I go out, I do have a drink, but I don't go out often because I'm an introvert. Mm-hmm. But I know, like I've had periods where I'm like, I'm just gonna be sober. I'm not gonna drink at all. Not that I'm saying that like I have to go sober, but I was like, I'm just not gonna drink at all, just for myself. And I'll go out, and it just like it turns me off of drinking even more because like you see people drink, and it's like they almost like devolve as humans when you drink. Mm-hmm. They go from like forming full sentences to like not even being able to like put 3 words together, and you're like. It's not, or like watching people flirt when they're drunk is probably the most horrific thing. It's like, oh my, like, because you know in their head they think this is so romantic, like this is like how we're being, and then you're watching them flirt drunk, and you're like, this is gross. This is like I feel like I'm watching 2 toddlers try to figure out life right now. Yeah. And they think they're so introspective. But
I never notice those things because I'm always the hammered one.
Oh, right.
So I never notice those things.
When you go out sober with a bunch of people, then you start seeing people. You start seeing like I don't even know what I'm saying right now. Like your third eye opens. Yeah. Is that what?
Yeah,
what?
I never do that. No, I know what you mean. I love people. I love going out and having drinks because I love to hang out with people once in a while. It's so fun for me. I love like hanging out and like talking to people, but like when I'm sober and like living my normal life, I can't. Yeah. I can't. That's something I should probably figure out, but.
What's your zodiac sign?
Gemini.
Oh, okay. Your birthday's close to mine. I'm a Cancer.
What birthday are you?
June 30th.
You're June 30th? I'm June 12th.
Oh, okay. We're both June babies. Mm-hmm. High five.
You over my microphone.
So people want to know, in the room want to know, how do your parents work with you? And like, obviously you do OnlyFans. And how does that like, how do you distance that from them? Or if you do?
They know I do it and they see the income from it, but they just don't subscribe. Because you have to like go on OnlyFans and subscribe. So they don't like have to like go and see it. Yeah. So, I mean, they see my like Instagram stories, I presume. Yeah. From like me promoting it, but they don't delve in.
Yeah, they don't click the link.
Yeah. 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 They're good with not knowing. They're just like, oh.
Yeah, my mom has been like, why don't you just do it? Just make some money. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm like, Mom. shouldn't look at your son and tell him to pull his dick out for people. But, Dom. But if worse comes to worse, if my mom ever needs money, like, you know what I'm saying? Uh-huh. I got y'all, man. Oh. Yeah. That's my last resort. Oh man. What's the most you've made?
The most I made was when I collabed with Lila.
Oh.
Oh my God. It was when yeah. Spicy. But it was like kind of in a negative way. Like so we collabed in February and I made a TikTok, like get ready with me TikTok, like Alex Earl form. Right. Like, oh, get ready with me to like do this. And I was like, get ready with me to hook up with a girl for the first time because I had never done that before. And I was just like, oh yeah, like I don't know, like I feel like I'm pretty straight. Like I like guys, but I think girls are hot. And like I'd be so down to like hook up with the girl. Like, it's like fine for me. Like, I don't care. And people took that such the wrong way. Like, they took it in like the craziest way. Like, I was like, I don't know. It was insane. It turned into this whole scandal. But that was my craziest month on OnlyFans because of that. But I hated that it was because of that.
Oh, right.
That sucked.
But I don't know what could have scanned. That doesn't sound like
they thought I was like doing lesbian things for the male gaze. That was like the I don't know.
What?
It made no sense to me.
I get that though. Like I've gotten like people have like accused me of like queer baiting.
Yeah. But that's not what I meant to do. Like I was just telling the truth. I was just like, oh yeah, like I'm straight, but girls are hot. Like I'd love to like hook up with a girl I don't care. Like I'm not like, but people took that the wrong way so horribly. And I was just like, okay, like sure. But that was my best month on OnlyFans. So, but I hated that it was from that.
Yeah, but you got the bag though. So.
Yeah. And last October, because I made a TikTok about it, because Anna Paul made a TikTok being like, oh, like I'm a sex worker, like blah, 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 like come along with my day, like doing sex worker stuff. So I did the same thing. I was like, oh, I want to make like a voiceover TikTok like that. So I did that and it did really well.
Nice.
So it was like last October and this February.
I should get in on this. Mm-hmm. I get on this. Missing out on a lot of bags.
Dom, you're so fun. I loved this.
Oh, you had fun?
Yeah.
Having a good time?
Uh-huh.
Well, guess what?
What?
It's all over now.
No.
Yeah, we're gonna... Yeah, leave.
No.
Do you have any new projects coming up? Any plans? What are you working on now?
I'm starting a brand.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. It's not coming out till like next summer, but...
Can you give us any hints, any details?
I've been talking about it with my YouTube.
Okay.
But it's like lip products, cosmetic products, lip oils, lip balms, lip treatments, things like that.
Nice.
That's my thing. But
get your bags. Get that money.
Yeah. My YouTube channel is Tara Lynn. My TikTok is Tara's Wrld. Mm-hmm. My OnlyFans is it's Tara's Wrld.
Go ahead. Talk to him. Tell him. Seriously, thank you so much for coming on. You should come on again.
I know. Yeah. This is fun.
If you ever want to just like come and and like kick it whenever I have other guests, you could just
like
we can interview them together.
This is so much fun.
And
I live right around the corner. This is so much fun.
And it's like Tara's Wrld, Dom meets Wrld. So it's like our world
it
now.
Works.
It's our world. We run this. Guys, this has been Dom Meets Wrld. Thanks for watching. You guys know where to go to follow. Follow, subscribe, and rate Past Your Bedtime YouTube channel for full video episodes. This is Tara's foot.
Yep.
And yeah, tune in next time for Dom Meets Wrld. Love you guys.
Bye.
Bye.